Here you are in your chair. Thank you for coming all the way to talk to us about your amazing life. I wanted to start, Chief, with how you became Chief. And first, I wanted to tell everyone that the Chief originally was the youngest of 12, her father was Chief, and he had 12 children, and she was number 12. So chances of actually succeeding him were very slim, especially because she was a girl. But her father educated her, and then you moved to a city 200 miles away from your hometown, got married, had 5 children, and worked as a secretary for 27 years. So your life was you were a city woman, and then what happened? How did you go from being a secretary at a theological college in Zomba to Chief?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you. Yes, I have been a college secretary at Zomba Theological College for almost 27 years. But I didn't dream that one day I would be a chief, because our culture, a woman cannot be a chief. And my father forced me to go to school. And he changed me schools from here up to there. So that time I said my father is a cruel. But now I praise him. Because when he passed away, he left me a portion of money with my mom. And my mom gave me that money that if you do anything stupid, I don't want your father to wake up in the grave and kill me. So I tried myself to keep that money until I selected to colleges. Then after that, I go to do computer course. Then after that, I have employed to be a college secretary. So when my father passed away, my brothers take over the chieftains, because our culture, a woman cannot be a chief. So when my 4th brother passed away, it was the royal family who came to where I have been working, to ask me to go home to be a chief. Then I have been said no for 5 years.
So they recruited you?
Yes.
And why did they want you?
I don't know. But when I asked my mom, he said, your father promised me that these people, I told them to change their culture, but they said they can't do that. But this girl should be the first one to be a woman chief. So when he told me that, I said, you are lying. I can't be a chief. I am a girl. But when those royal family come where I have been working, asked me to go home, and I have been said no for 3 years. And the other 4 years, my husband said, no, where you go, we will go. So
your husband agreed to move?
Yes, agreed, because he was the first one who said, no, I don't want to go to stay in the village. What can I do? Waiting for my wife to come with a basket of relish. I can't do that. So I have no choice. So for that day, he said, no, where you go, I will go. So I said, okay, thank you. Then we go home. My installation was on 27th December 2003. So I didn't know what is going on in my area. So it was a time when I go to talk to my royal family, when I saw a girl, but he was a baby on her lap, but that baby was crying. So I go there, can you take your baby to your mom? Then she said, it's mine. Then she take her breastfeeding and feed the baby. So I said, how old are you? Then she told me that she's 13. So for that, I was very, very annoyed. Can I be a chief? Counting household, that I have 500 households, while half of them is these small girls. So I start to call my groups. They obey, but they didn't. Even when I go to their areas, no one, they didn't come where I have been. So I make a plan. I have a band, which is...
So
yes.
hold on one second.
Yes.
So you realized that this was a problem in your territory, which is almost 1 million people.
Yes, yes.
And apparently, according to studies, half of the girls who are under 18 are married, sometimes secretly.
Yes.
So why did you think there was something wrong with this ancient tradition and culture?
Yes, because I know what my father did. He didn't want me to pray with any friends of mine. Even if there is initiation, when I go there, they go there to take me out. Then when I asked him why, he said, I don't want you to go there.
So he didn't want you to be initiated.
Yes, yes. So the first thing when I go home, I want to abolish those cultures. Then even these early girls' marriages, because it depends me, that can I come to households like 500, while half is these young girls, I must do something. So when I go there for the second time, there's no one who came to meet me.
So you did a tour.
Yes.
For 5 months.
Yes.
Of your entire territory, going village to village.
Yes, at first.
With music.
Yes. No, but at first I go there without music. So when I saw that there's no one who came to know what I have been going there, then I have a plan. I make a band, and my mother groups, secret fathers and secret mothers. So when we go there and there's no one, then the band started. One by one, one by one, one by one, until all of them, they came there. So when they came, I said, from today, I don't want this culture to continue, and I don't want you to allow these girls or boys to go into marriage the age below 18. Above 18, you can do whatever you want, but below 18, no more marriages. And you chiefs, if you allow these marriages in your area, I will dismiss you. So they think I'm joking.
That's right. So those chiefs thought you have, by the way, you have 700 chiefs who you are control.
Yes.
But they didn't believe you.
Yes. And when they do that secretly, so these secret mothers and secret fathers, they are my eyes in the village. They told me, Chief, your village headman has done this. And someone, Chief, your group village headman has done this. So I call an emergency meeting. Then when they came, I said, from today, you are no more chiefs until you obey my bylaws, whether they like it or not. So I asked the group village headman to take care of my people there until this man is obeying my bylaws. So when they go home, then those parents, they said, oh, give us our goat, like that. So after a week, they terminated those marriages, and they came to my headquarters, oh, Chief, we are very sorry. We are not doing this again. Forgive us. Then I said, okay. So to know the truth, I phoned the headmasters of those schools. Then the headmaster said, oh, yes, Chief, they are in class. Do you want to talk to them? I said, oh, no. I just want to see if she is there or not.
Checking to see if the girls were back in school.
Yes.
But didn't you also did some of the chiefs threaten you? This wasn't that easy. They didn't all want to listen to you at first.
Yes. When I dismissed these about 15 chiefs, then they know that, oh, this chief is serious. If we do anything nonsense, then we will all go out. Because I told them that you royal family, please choose me one chief in your area, so that these people, if they didn't obey my bylaws, they have finished. So that's why they do the same day to terminate those marriages and let the girls back to school.
But didn't they threaten you?
Pardon?
Didn't they threaten your life?
Yes, yes.
Oh, just another day in the life of Chief Kachindamoto. What did they say to you?
Pardon?
What did they say to you when they threatened your life?
Yes, and even the pastors, because I told them that you pastors, if you allow these marriages to all officially do these early marriages, it's better for you to take up your church and go somewhere, but not in my village. Because for me, I want these boys to be pastors like you. So if you do that, please don't say anything, just take your church and go somewhere. So for about 80 village headmen, it's the pastor who told me, Chief, your chiefs are here. What can I do? I said, what can I do? You have signed my bylaws. You know what you can do. So what do you want me to do? Oh, thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief. Then after 15 minutes, he phoned me. Oh, I have all of them. They have gone home. I didn't do anything. I said, okay, thank you. So right now, everyone knows. And with my band, I conquered everything because I was just a vocalist and dancing. Oh, the chief is dancing. Oh, let me see who is dancing.
So you lured everyone in with your music,
yes, yes.
And then you brought down the hammer.
Yes.
And now, amazingly, you have annulled or terminated 5,499 child marriages, which is an incredible amount.
Yes, all back to school.
And the other thing is that you have agreed to help the children who've gone back to school to pay for their schooling, because secondary school is not free.
No, secondary school are paid.
You had to pay for it.
Yes, and some well-wishers who are helping me to pay fees. Because those parents, they said, okay, Chief, you have terminated this marriage, but you can see what we have here at our house. We have nothing. So it's up to you. But for us, no. So I tried my best. Even my salary, I have completely forgotten that I received my salary. Because I told the district commissioner to take little by little about 4 or 5 girls, and some well-wishers also helped me to pay for some boys. And now the big problem is some girls have selected to go to college, 5 of them, and 3 boys. Yes, some they are doing payment to them, but we are still having balance. So we will try our best.
But mostly what you realize is that education is the key to everyone in your area having a future and ending the cycle of poverty. So you're on the way.
Yes, I'm on the way.
And one of the things that's helping you get there is your relationship with World Connect. And as we saw in the video, you all built as a partnership a new school, and also we have a reforestation program. But you also have one of your favorite projects with World Connect is the special maternity ward. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Why did you want the maternity? Is this special guardian shed?
Yes. What I can say right now is that I can beg all of you people to clap hands for World Connect for what they have done to my area. It's amazing. And I didn't dream that what they did, they can do it to me. Because the garden shelter which they have built in my area, women when they want to go to hospital to deliver their babies, they deliver in the trees. So what Word Connect did to build a guardian shelter, a big guardian shelter. When I go there to see myself, I dance to be happy that now my women will be free, independent, because of this guardian shelter. Because they will deliver, then after that they will go and sleep on a good house. So I want you people to help me to thank Word Connect for what they have done. Thank you. And it's not only guardian shelter, but also I have a forest in my house. Yes, forestation in my house. So I was shocked one day. It was early 6 o'clock when I heard a lot of noise outside my house. So I said, what is wrong? What is happening? Then when I wake up and opened the door, I found there's a boy. That boy, I think I have yesterday told Word Connect, can you please dismiss this boy for what he did? Can you stand up, my boy?
This is Frank. He is a grown man.
Yes. He was there. He was a commander-in-chief that day with a lot of youth planting trees at my house, the whole house. So I said, why are you doing this? Oh, Chief, we want you to have trees, more trees here, because you receive more people here. So with this sun, then they can hide in the trees. So I said, oh, thank you, my son. And it's not only like that, Nazareth School. Because when these young girls, boys, love school when they are young, when they grow up, they can still love school. So if you said go to school, she will learn to go, he will learn to go to school. But the boy or a baby who is just staying at home, when you said go to school, she will say, no, I don't want to go to school. So they have Beauty Nazareth School, which is good for me. For my initiative, what I'm doing, it's very, very important thing. Because they will love school until they finish their school. And it's not, it's not only that.
So I wanted to
Word Connect, man.
I wanted to then remind everyone in this room that these visionary ideas you've had at home of educating thousands of children who were not getting educated before, abolishing female circumcision and female puberty rituals that have been very terrible in Malawi, and that message that you brought of female empowerment and educating girls and boys, you've now taken to 12 countries in sub-Saharan Africa. And so you really become a missionary. And I thought we could just finish with, if you could tell us what your message is when you go to those countries, and what your message is for us here on how the world could be a better place.
Yes, when I go there, the first thing is to thank Word Connect for what they have done in my area. Because adult literary, it's the good thing, because we are not educated. But these people, they want us to see, to read, to write, which is good, because those parents, we as parents, when your children came from school, then you can say, oh, let me see what you have written today. Then they will see an X. So what have you done here? Because you see, you have knowledge that this is, when it is X, it means that this girl is not doing very well at school. Then you say, no, please don't do this again. Then you encourage your children. So when women knows how to write, they are part of development in our areas. So this thing is what, wherever I go, I praise Word Connect for what they have done in my area. So they said, how? Why? Said, okay, if you want to answer, if you want me to answer that question, I can't answer you that question. Here is their address. You can write to them and ask.
Well, thank you very much. We're so lucky to partner with you.